Legend of the Northland by Phoebe Carey. So this is a ballad. A ballad is a story in the form of either a poem or a song. And because a story has been narrated over here in the form of poem, therefore it is ballad. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few, and the nights are so long in winter that they cannot sleep them through, where they harness the swift reindeer to the sledges when it snows, and the children look like bears' cubs in their funny, furry clothes. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe it is true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Tale over here is a story. So these three stanzas tell us that in the next part they are going to narrate a story which is a very good lesson to everybody. And that lesson is of leaving our greed. Because if we are greedy and if we do not part with our things for the poor, for the destitute, then we have no right to be a human being. We have no right to stay in this world and enjoy the gifts given by God. Because even those poor, those people who are thirsty and hungry and are destitute are also God's creatures. They are all our brothers and sisters. So what lesson will this story teach us? To leave our greed, to be absolutely generous, and of course, be a helping hand to the other, to the next who comes in front of us. Away, away in Northland. So this is about Northland, that is the North Pole, where it is very cold and where the hours of the day are very small. And the nights are so long that people who wish to sleep, they cannot sleep for so many hours together. And they have to get up and they find that it is still dark. When they harness the swift reindeer to the sledges, and it is that place where these sledges are little carts which can slide onto the snow. And these sledges, they are run by reindeers, and the reindeers are strapped, and those straps are attached to these sledges. When it snows, and the children look like bears' cubs, and the children with their fur clothes on, they look like bears' cubs. Cubs are small, little ones, because the whole of their body is covered in that furry clothes. They tell them a curious story. And these elderly people in this Northland tell these little children a story. I don't believe it's true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. T-A-L-E, tale is a story. Once, when the good Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching, just as he did, he came to the door of a cottage in traveling around the earth, where a little woman was